Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Elect Your Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, this video is going to be a little bit of advice for you law of assumptioners. If you are someone who is consciously manifesting, which I feel like we all are at this point, you know, if you are a conscious manifester, which is someone who takes matters into your own hands to manifest everything that you want to be the way that you want it to be, whatever else, but you're taking those intentions and you're making something out of it by manifesting everything, okay? This is going to be a video about how to feel it real, how to feel your desires real, how to feel like you already have what you want right now, how to feel like it's already done in your bag, how to feel like everything is already taken care of right here, right now, so that you can understand that it all really is. It's already done, it's already taken care of, it's everything that you want and need, whatever else, but I want you all to know that, to like really feel that shit in your heart and your soul, because you don't have to feel your manifestations or your desires in order to receive them. Like, it's not anything where it's a requirement, but I will tell you guys that, like, for example, through states, there it's all about the wish fulfilled, like knowing that you are there, feeling like you are there, maybe not feeling like you do have your desires right now, but just understanding that that power is already done. Like, it's already done. You don't have to lie to yourself, you don't have to trick yourself, you just have to know that it is. Like, it's already done. It's here right now. It's in my favor. It's in the bag. Whatever else. That right there is what I want you to feel inside of your heart and your soul, because I do it for myself. Every single day I always feel like I am one with my desires, and that right there is a feeling that you can't replace. Like, it's everything that you want it to be. So again, I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is to feel it real, how simple it is to do, and what I have done for myself in order to think from this perspective. It's really not a big deal at all. I just want you guys to take it easy, take it slow, do what you got to do, whatever else, keep it A1. Let's just keep it mad simple, okay? So with that being said, let's get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about how to feel it real within the law of assumption, manifesting your desires as easily as can be through you feeling like you already have it right now, just you knowing like it's done, it's so done, it's so fucking done. Everyone deserves to feel that way, and so you will, because I said so, and that's it. Alright guys, so when it comes to feeling it real, I'm gonna tell you guys again, this is not about you tricking yourself into believing that you do have what you want. This is not about you telling yourself, yeah, I have this, I have this, I have this, but where is it now? I told myself that I do and I feel like I do, so where is it? No, it's not about lack, bitch, because that's still lack. It's about you being in the wish fulfilled, like you maintaining that, knowing that it's already done right here, right now. So really the way that this works is that anytime that you think about your desire, you're automatically going to assume that you already have it. You're going to assume that it's already done. I see it, I feel it, I already know, whatever else, but you know that for yourself, okay? You're not sitting there saying, but I don't have it still, but it's really hard to manifest, but when is it gonna be here, whatever else. You're not gonna do that stuff, because that right there does implement a lot of lack. Like, you feel limited, you feel like, but what am I doing wrong, but what's this, what's that? No, you're instead going to invoke yourself in the energy of, I already have it right now. It's already done in my favor. It's all here because I said so, and it absolutely is. This is personally the way that I be manifesting the things that I want, is just by any time that I think about that desire, I visualize myself having it right now, feeling how I would feel if I did have it right now, doing what I would do if I did have it right now, basically living my life as though I have it right now within my mind. It's not about changing what you do externally. You don't have to start adapting different diets, buying different clothes, forcing yourself to spend money you think you don't have. Like, it's not about you forcing physical life changes in order to manifest your desires, because that right there is still you forcing shit. You know, it stems from lack in a way. What I mean here is that anytime, like I said, that you think about that desire, you automatically go to your head about it. You go into the parts of yourself that make you feel the best about this, and you start thinking about, oh my god, I love the fact that I have this right now. I can see myself going on the boat. I can see myself touching the boat. I can feel how shiny and clean this boat is. I am so happy to be here. Wow, the sun is really shining today. Oh my god, the clouds are coming out. Like, whatever else, like, understand that it's all in your mind already. If you say that you have it and you say that it's done, you have to just know that and not question it, not overthink it, not make the most out of whatever else because you want to start overthinking shit that you shouldn't be. Don't do any of that, because the only thing that you need to be doing is just knowing that it's already done in your favor. Okay, so one thing I am going to tell you guys about doing this is, like, what I done for myself is that I had to learn that it was not nearly as scary as I thought that it was to see it real, to feel it real for myself. Because before, I used to think that it was like depressing. I used to think like, oh, if I think about my desire, it's going to be really sad because I don't have it right now. I would be visualizing myself not having it, thinking about how I don't have it right now. Like, all the lack shit, I would be fully implemented into that. So what I ended up doing is that one day I decided that it was time for me to really feel it real. I decided that it was time for me to understand that if I want this thing, I have to start fucking feeling like I have have it. I have to start understanding that it is real, it is possible, I can really do this kind of thing. So I sat myself down and I forced myself to start thinking as though I already have my desire right now, like feeling it truly real for me. I sat down and I thought about how my life would be if I did this, if I did that, if I had that, if this was already manifested within my reality, etc. I had to understand and see myself doing these things so that I can understand that it was not nearly as scary as I thought that it was, that it really was not out of my reach, because limits was the biggest thing that I thought like I could not do it. But once I saw myself actually doing it in my head and feeling it, it no longer seemed scary. It no longer seemed like a huge deal. And especially just understanding that that feeling that you have within your mind is the feeling that is embedded within your heart and your soul. If you see yourself living it right now in your head, in your imagination, you better effing believe that it's already done. You better believe that that 4D desire manifestation is already manifested in your favor right here in the 3D, because there is no separation between you and that thing. You just have to knock yourself out of the fear of what if it can't, but what if, but how would my life change? You should already know how your life would change because you see it for yourself, you feel it for yourself. You're not making it a huge deal where you're like, oh my god, this is so scary, what if I actually, no, it's not fucking scary. What's so scary about you having it all? What's so scary about you manifesting it all? What's so scary about the fact that it's already done in your favor? Like, there's nothing scary about it. The only thing that's scary to you is that you feel like it's a foreign thing. You feel like it's something outside of you. So because you feel like it's a foreign thing, you can't imagine what your life would be like if you actually had that thing right now, right? Well, in reality, you should be thinking of this thing as any other thing in your life. If you say you have that, you have that. If you say you have this, you have this. Whatever else, you see it all as easily achievable for you, because you do know that there are people out here who do have it. You know that there are people out here who have been living and feeling that way for most of their lives, which is why they are living that way right now. Some people don't know what it's like to not be famous because they've always felt that fame energy. They knew that they were meant to be famous, and then they are forever because they felt it real. Same thing with anything else, manifesting a perfect family, manifesting the SP, manifesting money, manifesting the job. I don't care what it is. Get yourself to understanding that feeling that shit for real right now is going to take away a lot of blockages that you thought there were, because there was no blockage in the first place. But as y'all know, limits, like the limits that you have in your mind that you think that I can't do this, I can't do that, those are all blockages because you're letting yourself believe them even though they shouldn't be blockages in the first place, because there's literally nothing keeping you from having your desires. It's just you. It's all about your mindset, all about what you say for yourself. So upon you understanding that this is actually not nearly as scary as you thought that it was, you're going to find yourself feeling like it's a lot easier for you to believe that you can't have this thing. You're going to find yourself thinking that it's weird if you don't have it. It's weird if it doesn't happen. It's weird if it's not already here, because you'd already know that it's already here, it already happened, and it's already yours. And especially because this was something that helped me out so freaking much when it came to the law. I'm telling you guys, oh my god. Like I was saying before, I had to force myself to see a lot of shit. Like I had to force myself to sit there and to just work with myself instead of running away from the things that I wanted. Because at the end of this all, my life became as good as I wanted it to be because of me, because I felt like I deserved that for me. So even if before I thought that having maybe, for example, $1 million was really scary and unrealistic, I eventually had to get to a point where me forcing myself to see the $1 million in my mind, me feeling myself living with the $1 million, me doing what I want to do with the mill, that became extremely believable to me, because I was no longer like, oh my god, what would I do if I had a mill? What would I do? Like, it really isn't that deep or that serious. I saw it all real in my head. I felt it real. I knew that it was there and I maintained it. That's it. That's all there was to it. So now I know that's extremely easily achievable for me. But that was because I implemented that for myself through feeling it real, because that is what helped me understand that this is really possible for me. Me being able to see a version of myself, which is still me, enjoying that money, gave me all the permission to keep it going. Gave me all of the motivation to be like, yeah, this shit is mine for sure. Because you know, you could sit there, you can visualize yourself not having enough, not being able to have enough, always lacking or whatever else, and then you will feel like that's very realistic because you can see yourself suffering in your head, right? You can feel the suffering, you can feel how lacking you are. But really, you're just meant to flip the script. Like, flip it around and be like, nah, this shit is so realistic for me. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be realistic? It's everything that I am. It's everything that I want. It's everything for me, because it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Why wouldn't it be? So I'm gonna ask you guys right now really quick. I want you guys to take 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes. It takes 1 1 minute. It doesn't even matter how long you take. It takes a really short amount of time. I want y'all to just sit there and to just visualize in your head what it would be like if you had $1 million. Think about you having $1 million. Think about how you would feel if you had a mil. Think about what you would do if you had a mil. Think about how you would spend today if you had a mil. See yourself looking at the money and being like, oh yeah, this is what was always meant for me. This is exactly the way that I was always supposed to be living. Look at all the money right in front of you and treat it as if it's not a big deal. Feel that shit. Feel how realistic this is. Feel how easy it is for you to have the money. Feel what you would do if you had the money. Would you save it? Would you buy a house? Would you give some away to some family and friends? What would you do with your $1 million? And think about this realistically for real. Don't let this be something that you're like, oh, I don't even want that, but I'm thinking about if I was in a castle. Bitch, no. Like, keep it for real. If you want $1 million right now, think about where you would be living. What would you choose? Would you go into your desired home, go to your bed, and just think about, oh my God, I'm so rich and I'm so happy? Would you go ahead and buy a new car and start driving around with it and then go back to your perfect home, park that bitch in your driveway, and then go upstairs? What would you do for real? No BS. Pay off your debt, pay for school, pay off student loans. Like, get realistic about this shit for you. Not realistic in the sense that I can't do this. No, everything is realistic for you. I mean, what would you do? Once you figure out what you would do for yourself if this were you, because it is already you, I want you to really take that into consideration for yourself and to understand that now that you have felt it real for real, you know that this is possible. This right here is a huge lifesaver. I'm telling you guys, like I said earlier, a lot of stuff was really hard for me to believe that I could have until I actually sat there and felt it real. Until I actually understood that this is something that I can for sure have. Until I realized that this is it. And it was it. And I got it all because I fucking knew that I would, and that's it. It's not like something where you're telling yourself, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, but you feel like you can't. No, it's like both things agree with you. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and I feel like I can, I feel like I can, I feel like I can. Boom, manifestation done in your favor. And no, guys, I'm gonna tell you, it is not nearly as complicated as you think that it is. It is not hard. It is not something that's scary. It does not take a lot of work. If anything, this is probably the funnest fucking part. Like, I had a lot of fun doing this shit. I'd be laying in my bed thinking about this, that, this, that, this, that, having fun, feeling it real. Oh my God, it's already mine. Maintaining that shit. Like, oh my God, I feel like my wishes come true the same second that I feel it real in my mind. The same second that I understand that this is a constant energy that I am supposed to be living in, which I already am. And that's exactly what I want for you too. Because once you see that you feeling it real is not nearly as scary as you thought before that it was, you will see just how easy it is for you to manifest everything that you want. You can't lose. You can't lack. You can't be limited. You can't be taken away from what it is that you want. You deserve it all because you know that you do. You understand that you do. You are held there at the standard of, yeah, I got this shit. Yeah, I got this shit. Yeah, I got this shit. And that's it. You do have this shit right now. I want you all to understand that even though I am telling you guys to feel it real for real, like obviously you should, please don't think that you need this in order to manifest your desires. I don't want you guys to think about any of the stuff that I'm telling you as a limiting thing. I don't want you guys to think that you have to do certain things in order to manifest. You do not have to affirm and persist. You do not have to visualize. You do not have to do any kind of techniques. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do or that you don't feel comfortable doing. I am only telling you guys this right here about feeling it real because I'm telling you for myself that I manifested things very, very rapidly through me feeling it real. And it's not simply because I felt it real. It was because upon me feeling it real, I felt it real in my soul. I felt it real in my mind that anytime I thought about the desire after that, I would tell myself it's extremely believable for me. Yeah, I got it. Like, it's already mine. It felt so real to me. And that's why I wanted to feel that real to you, so that you can feel the way that I feel anytime that I think about anything. Like, I'm telling you, I think about anything and nothing seems impossible to me anymore. None of the good shit, I mean, of course. But you know, like, nothing is impossible. Nothing is out of my reach. Nothing is out of my league. I can't do this. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I know that the entire world is opened up for me to take advantage of it in the way that I can get anything that I want to get out of it. I don't need to worry about anything or anyone or whatever else in this reality at all. If you understand that you really are as powerful as I'm telling you that you are right now, upon you even visualizing you having what it is that you want right now, live your life every day through the energy of having it right here, right now. Live your life through knowing, yeah, I have that. Yeah, I have this. Anytime you see an obstacle, it's not an obstacle because I already have it in my mind, so it's done. I already felt what it would be like if I had it, so I have it. Don't feel it real and then go right right back to not feeling it real. Don't feel yourself having the mill, having the SP, having the job, whatever else that you want for 2 minutes and then go right back to limiting shit. You are not a limited person. You are not someone who sits here for 5 minutes to feel it real and then you go back to a victimization mindset, bitch. You are not a victim. You are not a victim. You are someone who is strong, resilient, powerful, and confident especially. So whatever it is that you have in your mind that you want to manifest, you best believe that you have that shit right now. You better believe that there's a version of yourself out there enjoying all the shit that you want so badly right now, and the only thing that you had to do was just sink yourself into that version of yourself. The person who already has everything that you want right here, right now, because you absolutely do. Now, if you really love yourself as much as you say that you do, you better take it upon yourself to get what the F you want, putting all of your work into it, putting all of your energy into it, not in the way that you're gonna feel depleted, because this is not a hard thing to do at all. But more of what I'm trying to say is putting your true and full intent towards manifesting that desire in your favor because you said so, and that's it. If you know who you are, the most powerful person, you'd know that this is cake. Like, I'm telling you, it is so effing easy. Just like I said, I be doing it when I fall asleep, when I wake up in the morning, shit, even like sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be like, you know what, let me just... And then I visualize that shit right there. Right there, that's all it takes, 2 minutes. And you have to trust that you even visualizing and feeling it real even once is going to be enough to manifest it. Because once you feel it real, it's a permanent thing. It stays with you. You feel it real for real consistently after that. That's all there is to it. You can't lose with this. It's so easy. It's so possible. And it's so intended for you to take advantage of. So feel that shit. Know that it's real. Walk and talk like you're that bitch. Wake up every day ready to take on the day knowing that you are there. And never ever ever feed lack, limits, BS, don't care what it is, do not feed it. Be strong, be wise, and feel that shit in your heart and your soul as real as the reality right now, because it already is, because we said so, and that's it. Let that fulfillment bless you, not stress you, okay? You're blessed, you got this, you're fulfilled, it's all taken care of already right here, right now, because you said so, and that's it. Alright, my love, that's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability, and I know that it did because, guys, come on, it's so easy. That's the best thing about feeling things real here, is that you really do be feeling like you're that bitch. Like, you really do be feeling like everything is already taken care of in your perfect reality, because it all already is. No matter what it is, I am going to tell you guys that taking it upon yourself to feel what it is that you want as your constant and full-on reality is a huge thing that really blesses you in the way that you just understand that it's so easy. You're no longer stressing out about whether it can actually happen or not, what do I have to do to get it, like all the limiting stuff that plays into it. You're no longer going to entertain that, because you know that entertaining that doesn't help you. It doesn't make you feel better. And the whole goal here is to feel your best in regards to you knowing that you do have this right here, right now. Another piece of advice that I'm going to give you guys about feeling things real here is to please not stress yourself out when it comes to this. I want you guys to keep it as easy and as simple as possible. I want you guys to just visualize yourself having it all, doing whatever. If for you maybe like you feel too overwhelmed, if you imagine your entire life being perfect right now, like you don't have to do that, even though there is nothing stressful about it, because I've done it. Like, I used to think it was stressful before I actually started doing this, but now that I'm doing it, it doesn't seem so stressful because it's all so realistic to me. But if you do want to take your time with this, go ahead and start small. Start visualizing yourself having maybe 100k, maybe 50k, 500k, whatever else, until you get up to a mil. Whatever it is that works easiest for you, do what you have to do. But I'm telling you guys, like, if you want to jump all the way to the end, jump all the way to the end. If you want to visualize yourself having the perfect life, perfect job, perfect man, perfect this, perfect that, like, go ahead and do that. You feel me? Get creative. Do what you want to do. There's no limits when it comes to this. But if you are going to do that, please do understand that the feelings that you're feeling when you do feel all of this perfect stuff to be real right now is that you should not be going back to the way that you were thinking or feeling before. Don't tell yourself that you have it all, feel that you have it all, see yourself having it all, and then go right back to, but I guess I can't, but I guess I am limited. Like, come on. That's literally you taking a step backwards. It's like teasing yourself with all the amazing things that you want, and then you're like, I'm taking it away, bitch. Like, absolutely not. You're not going to do that to you, because God would not do that to themselves. The universe is not going to do it to itself. You are the universe, you are God, you are everything. So you might as well make it all real. Real as fuck. Make it as real as possible. If you can, you might as well, and you absolutely can. So do it. You don't have to walk through every day looking around being like, these broke ass bitches, I'm so rich, blah blah. Like, don't do that. Obviously that's not the energy that you want. And besides that, the point that I'm making is to not walk around thinking that you have to think from this. You just have to know that in your mind it is already done. It is already done right here, right now. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. You're going to see that money physically show up for you. You're going to see everything physically show up for you because you are living it for real within your mind, within your heart, heart, within your soul. That's all there is to it. So if you're not someone who likes to affirm and persist too much, which like I said, I don't do that too much anymore. Like I don't feel like I have to, because it is a technique used to help you understand that you do have your desires right now. That I learned that for me, it's just so simple to keep it simple. You know, I say that I have what I want, I visualize myself having it, I feel it for real, and then I maintain that state throughout the day of knowing that it is already done, and then that's it. That's all there is to it. So keep it as simple as I'm telling you to keep it, so that you can bless yourself with the best, like mentally speaking and all that stuff. Like you can really have it all if you let yourself. But the whole key here is to let yourself, because you deserve that. You deserve to feel and see your life to be the way that you want it to be, and you deserve to manifest everything that you want to manifest simply because you can manifest it. Believe me, there's a lot of things that you can do here, but why not keep it mad simple by just knowing that you do, feeling that you do, visualizing that you do. Every single day, every single night, it's already done in my favor. Best part about it, for real. I wouldn't have it any other way, because this right here is the easiest thing in the world to do. And if you really want to bless yourself with the best, you better make that shit happen for yourself. Feel it real within your heart and your soul, and know that it's already done in your favor right here, right now, because you said so. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. Keep doing what you have to do. Keep visualizing, keep feeling, keep telling yourself, I don't care what you do, but just know that how you see it and how you feel it in your mind is as easily able to be manifested within your physical reality, because you said so, and that's it. Keep it that simple. All right, my love? Thank y'all so much again for watching my video. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. I will see y'all this Monday for another video. Thank y'all again. May God bless all of you. Please take care, everybody. I love y'all more than words could say. Trust me, I really, really do. And get up out your head, love. Like, there's nothing complicated about this stuff. If anything, this is the easiest thing in the world to do. If I can sit here and visualize myself living my best life, doing what I want to do, having what I want to have, whatever else, I'm telling you guys, like, that should be manifesting itself, because I know that it's for real. But do you know that it's for real? Do you feel that shit? Do you just know that that's meant for you? Just like you have those hunches telling you you're meant for this, you're meant for that, a calling in life. Treat all of your desires like a calling in life. It's meant for you. You deserve this. You are meant to have this shit right here, right now. That is how I treat everything in my life, to say, yup, it's destined for me because I decided on it, and then it is. But it's all because I have decided on it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell myself I have this, I have that, feel it real, and then go right back to limiting BS, because that's not the moves for me. And you're not gonna do that for yourself either, because why would you? Like, what's the point in doing that stuff? What's the point in limiting yourself down to something that you don't even want to be a part of because you're afraid? What is so scary about you having it all? What is so scary about you feeling the fact that it's already done in your favor? What is so scary about being on top of your shit in the way that you deserve to be, when you know that you are that bitch in every way, shape, and form? You know who you are, babe. You know that you're the main character. You know that you're the god of your reality. There is nothing scary about feeling your desires real. So get to visualizing. Get creative with this, bitch. I'm telling you, I have visualized so many damn things that I know are meant for me, that I have manifested. Like, there is nothing that you can't manifest. I'm telling you, bro, there's nothing that you cannot manifest. So if you're gonna get to manifesting, you better be manifesting the best things in life. You better be manifesting the things that will make you genuinely happy. You better be so on top of your shit that you know that you're the one who's in control 110% of the time, because no one and nothing is ever going to stop you from being that bitch unless you let them stop you. But you're not gonna do that, because you feel like you really are that bitch. You know that you are that bitch. You understand that you really are upside down, left and right. Nothing in this world could ever take you away from that. So feel that all the way real in your heart and your soul, and understand that no matter what it is, no matter how scary it seems, no matter how big it seems, oh, I hate that. Please do understand that nothing is that big of a fucking deal to the point of keeping you from manifesting that thing. Nothing is too big for you. You got this. Like, it's so simple, my love. I'm telling you, it is so simple. And as long as you feel it for real, you know that it's for real. Why wouldn't it be easy for you to have too? Of course it is, because you feel it, because you know it, because you're already there. And that's it. That's all there is to it, really. That is. It really is. Like, I do it for me. You better be doing it for you. If it's blessed me, it's gonna bless you. If I get what I want through it, you're gonna get what you want through it too. That's all there is to it. That's all. You got this. Period. Bye. Feel it to be as real as you want it to be, because you feeling it real is everything that your soul deserves, that your life deserves, that you deserve, period. Especially because all the stuff that you're feeling real are all things that are divinely meant for you right here, right now. Trust me, if you see yourself and you feel yourself driving that car, driving that nice ass whip to work, going here and there with that whip, I'm telling you right here, right now, that whip is very much meant for you. But the only thing that you have to stop doing is assuming that it's not. Stop thinking that you can't have it. Stop thinking that these things are out of your reach when you know damn damn well that they're not. Especially because you've seen yourself driving it, you better believe that that version of you that you see in your head is real. Never assume that, oh yeah, I saw it in my imagination, but it's in my bitch, your imagination is for real. Your imagination is where everything begins and lies and continues to be manifested in the 4D. Everything is already done in your favor. So if you see yourself driving that whip, doing what you want to do, whatever else in your mind, in your imagination, in the 4D, you 110% better understand that it is already done in your favor right here, right now. That's all there is to it. Feeling it real is not about you sitting there and forcing yourself to feel like this is super realistic all the damn time. It's about you just knowing that you saw yourself doing it, so it's real. I feel it. I know it. That's it. And as someone who has such a high and amazing self-concept as you do, as someone who is the main character, as someone who gets to call the shots in every way, shape, and form, you better be the person in charge of the way that you're feeling about this. You better know that you can do this. You better feel that shit upside down, left and right. Feel it up. Know that it's for real, because it is. It's already manifested for you in this dimension, in this reality, right here in this present life. It's all done for you. Keep it constant. Keep it for real. Keep the feeling. Just keep it, because you got it, and that's it. You can do anything that you want to do, but it all starts with you. If you know that you got this, then you do. But feel that shit. Know that you do. Don't just say that you do, bitch. Know that you do. Feel that shit, because you already got it. Because we both said so, and that's it. It's not a big deal. It's not hard. It's not complicated. Just keep doing what you gotta do, and that's it. Y'all got this. We already knew that though, period. I felt y'all having this shit down packed in my imagination, so I already know that y'all got it down packed, period. Y'all absolutely do.